everybody, thanks for tuning into today's video. We're going to have a look at the weather for the next couple of weeks. In today's video, we've got some unsettled weather coming up over the next couple of weeks. I think it could turn pretty unsettled actually over the bank holiday weekend and into next week as well. Anyway, before I get on with the video, just talk about the advertising. There'll usually be a video ad overlaying my weather videos at gazweathervids.com. Please play those video ads. You'll be supporting gazweathervids.com if you would do that. So what we're going to start off with, as we usually do, is the 500 millibar height anomaly charts. We've got the ECMWF model here on the left, GFS is on the right. 500 millibars, 18,000 feet is important area in the atmosphere because that's where we get areas of high pressure, low pressure developing, and then these areas of high pressure, low pressure are moved around by the jet stream running above, and that really is essentially what gives us weather. So what we're looking at here is above average and below average heights, and we can see those below average areas of heights where we've got blue colours, the above average heights are where we've got the orange colours, and then those areas of above and below average heights are extrapolated into where we're likely to be seeing high pressure, low pressure for below average heights, high pressure for above average heights. So this is the anomaly for 8 to 10 days time from the ECMWF model. We've got these blue colours here across the British Isles. That's indicating that we've got a bit of a trough actually developing, an area of low pressure around the British Isles. We've also got the jet stream here digging southwards. These lines are indicating that the jet stream is running more or less over the top of the country. It's actually looking like quite a zonal sort of pattern, and zonal really means west to east, so everything is moving from west to east across the Atlantic in towards Europe. This is looking like quite an autumnal sort of pattern really, with the jet stream running across us, and I say everything is moving from west to east. So we've got an area of low pressure there over us, another area of low pressure around southern Greenland, that will be getting caught up in the jet stream and probably running over us as well, and there's no real high pressure here anywhere in the northern Atlantic. So as I say, quite an unsettled pattern. The ECMWF is very similar as well. In fact, the trough over the British Isles is even deeper. The blue colours are deeper here, indicating that low pressure is even stronger around British Isles. And again, the jet stream, the lines here show the jet stream running across the Atlantic from the eastern seaboard of the United States, running across the Atlantic in towards Europe again. This is quite a zonal sort of pattern. There's the high pressure around the Azores, and we haven't got an upper trough around Greenland and Iceland, but nevertheless this is quite a autumnal sort of situation, really quite an autumnal looking pattern, very zonal. So we have a look at the GFS temperature ensembles. This is for the upper atmosphere, but it's useful for working out what the temperature may be doing on the surface here on the ground. And we can see that at the moment we're very much near normal with these upper air temperatures. The red line here is the average for the time of year. All the lines are around that red line. In fact, we're going to dip a little bit below the red line later in the week. So temperatures are around normal, and they stay around normal then throughout the rest of August. But this of course is also indicating that we've got some extensive precipitation spikes here. This is for Manchester, but it's useful, this ensemble is for Manchester, but it's useful for using it for the central parts of the country really. And we can see that we have got these precipitation spikes here throughout the rest of August, so it is going to be unsettled. And with temperatures near normal, and of course it's getting later on in the year now, near normal temperatures with precipitation actually will probably be quite cool by day. As we get through to September though, the lines do start to pick up again, so we may see weather becoming slightly warmer as we go in towards the start of September. We usually get some warmer weather at the start of September actually, but there's no real sign of a precipitation spike season off. The precipitation spikes do continue right throughout into towards the 5th, 6th of September as far as the ensemble goes, so probably not settling down, but it may get a little bit warmer. So for temperature anomalies for the next week, we can see that we are very much near normal really for the temperature for the next week on the ground. Very pale blues or very pale pinks across the country. Nothing really going on with the temperatures that's out of the ordinary, very much as it should be. For precipitation anomalies for the next week, we can see that we're going to be above average in the north, slightly below average actually in the southeast of the country with the precipitation anomalies. this is probably being skewered over the next 2 or 3 days by the fact there's going to be a lot of showers in the north and not many in the south. I think once we get through towards the weekend, the rainfall, and next week the rainfall will become more evened out. Here's the jet stream forecast for Monday. This is Monday the 27th, so this is Bank Holiday Monday. We can see that the jet stream is strong and it's running across the British Isles, so I'd say quite a zonal situation here with the jet stream running across the Atlantic into Europe, although the jet stream is still a little bit further south probably than it should be. So just running through the charts for the next few days, we can see that on Monday the 27th we've got this area of low pressure out to the west of the country. That's going to be moving in and deepening as we go through Monday, so that by midnight on Tuesday the 28th that low pressure is a major feature to the northwest of Scotland, a deep area of low pressure, 990 millibars. It's taking strong winds as indicated by these tightly packed ice bars across the country. It's also taking heavy rain as well, so I'm afraid Bank Holiday Monday does look like being quite an unpleasant day really, with the heavy rain moving in off the Atlantic driven on by strong winds. This is the precipitation forecast for midnight on Tuesday the 28th of August, so this is indicating we've got heavy rain here coming across the country. The far southeast still dry, so that's probably the coast to go to if you want to go out for the day on Bank Holiday Monday. Probably head towards East Anglia, southeastern England. That's where the rain will be last to get to late on in the day on Monday, maybe into the early hours of Tuesday for it to rise in the far southeast, although this is too far away to be too certain about. But certainly the eastern side will see the rain last, and the west is going to get a lot of rain, I think, through the course of Bank Holiday Monday, gradually moving eastwards. And then going beyond that, it stays very unsettled really. So Thursday the 30th of August, we've got this area of low pressure still to the north of Scotland, and we're bringing another feature across the country. So this is taking more rain. Again, the isobars are tightly packed, so again it is quite windy and it's cool. And then as we go through to 10 days time, the 31st of August, we're bringing this little ridge of high pressure in across the country. It's very transient though. This first low pressure is moving away to the east. The next low pressure is waiting in the wings, and as we run through the charts we can see that yes, this next area of low pressure comes in, flattens that quick transient ridge off, and turns it all very unsettled once again, with more rain swinging across the country with this low pressure in the opening days of September. So September still starts off quite unsettled. ECMWF for Monday into Tuesday, we've got this very deep area of low pressure, 980 millibars this one. Same low pressure we've got on the GFS, it's just that it's even deeper, pushing across the country. So again, the suggestion here is that we'll have heavy rain in the west on Bank Holiday Monday, moving eastwards, driven on by a strong westerly wind. Again, the east coast probably getting the rain last. As we go through to Friday the 31st, we've got this little ridge here coming across the country, but I think this is quite transient. This next area of low pressure to the west of Iceland will be running in, I think, and flattening off that high pressure going beyond this. So again, the opening days of September probably quite unsettled. For the GEM, finally, the Canadian model, we've got the low pressure in the Atlantic again. It's a major feature Monday into Tuesday. This brings the low pressure in a little bit later though, so a better chance of many parts of the country staying dry probably for Bank Holiday Monday if this model is right. But the GEM is often a bit on its own with timings, and I'd tend to favour the ECM and the GFS solutions really. But in any case, by midnight on Tuesday the 28th, this low pressure is moving in across the country, bringing wet and windy weather through. And then as we go through to the 31st of August, we've got the low pressure still there to the north of Scotland. We've got westerly winds here trying to build a bit of a transient ridge in from the Azores high to the south, but it won't really build in strongly. This low pressure in the Atlantic is waiting winds will get caught up in the jet stream and keep very unsettled weather going into the start of September. So it does look as though it's all turning very unsettled now. Showers or longer spells of rain from the weekend, and then going through towards the end of August, probably the start of September as well, unsettled, more showers or longer spells of rain. That's it for now. I'm going to get the door. Bye for now.